So guys, this is a continuation of my earlier video. So I sat down on this fateful day. So he opened a file for me. It's an update for my immigration. So this is part 2. If you have not watched part 1, you might be at a loss as to what is she saying. Okay, I'm just updating guys. Updating you guys on my interview dates at the US Embassy, Nigeria. So I sat down listening to questions. I had questions like, okay, how many mutual friends do you have on Facebook? In my head, I said, how many mutual friends do I have with my husband on Facebook? All my sisters, all his brothers, they're following me as well. Wait again. I said, okay, we have mutual friend. He said, oh, you said your wife has been married 4 times? He said, yes. And you're not bothered. The guy was saying, people are trying to answer their questions in such a way that you don't get to hear them, But then if you are not speaking loud enough, the interviewer will not hear you because there is a barricade, like a glass. So you really have to speak up. Though there are mics where you can hear them, but people try to speak a little bit, slowly and make it so that people will not be listening to what they have to say. But then again, you don't know me, you don't know anybody there. So I experienced that first time I went for interview, my tourist visa. So I was trying to whisper my answer to the guy because I saw that people were lined up behind me. So I didn't want to speak aloud and all that. But when they denied me, I was not like, why was I doing that though? I didn't know these people, they don't know me. So I answer my question, I go, they will probably see me the second day. They won't even know that I was the one that was interviewing in front of them the previous day. So what was I doing whispering my answers? So I've learned that from there, that it could be a little bit psychological when you have people behind you, and I think they do that for a purpose, just for you to be a little bit unsettled and whatever you. So it was whispering it. The guy said, okay, speak up. I'm not, the lady was literally attacking this individual. I said, I couldn't look up. I was sitting down. I said, oh my God, why? I said, how many friends do you have on Facebook? Please don't play with me. Answer the question. I said, well, he said, I didn't get to hear his answer, but I was particular about the question because I wanted to know if I have all those questions already made in my head. He said, okay, when last did you have any conversation together and all that? I said, thank God, I have conversation between me and my husband in my file. Do you have any conversation? He said, yes. Do you have any here? He brought out it. Yeah, I said I wasn't even the only one that printed the conversation. My friend, he said, okay, I'm seeing message only between you to this person. I'm not seeing so many messages between your wife to you. What happened? Is that you don't talk every time? He said, sometimes we talk on Facebook. Facebook that you don't have mutual friend? I said, woman, stop attacking this man. Let him answer his question. I had questions like, how many times have you been married? Questions like, why are you not bothered that your wife has been married 3 times? Do you have any pictures together? How many children does he have? The one that's made me oh my God. Immediately I heard this question, I said to myself, that Buki, fuck up. It said, do you have your husband IRS documents? The lady said, yes. And this was the lady before me. He said, yes. I said, can I have them, please? They're so polite. But it's just that I know that no matter how polite these people are, don't be comfortable that they are being polite to you. You'll be shocked that when they are going to deny you, they're going to tell you, sorry, we won't be able to. Sorry, we won't. You won't even be able to say, may I? So I saw the way they were being polite, but that particular woman was not, she was really, maybe she has seen something. Maybe, I said, this woman, God, please. I didn't want to tell God that, God, please, can you direct me to this particular person? Because I know I've done that once and I was denied twice. So I said, God, please do that which only you can do. I'm here. you know. I said, okay. So, he now said, I had a question like, where is it, your husband IRS? The woman passed the IRS. Of course, I also have my husband IRS as in tax document, so to say. The woman looked at it and said, you have 2016, 17, 18. What about 2019? Do you have that? The woman said, no, he hasn't filed. Said, oh, you ought to have filed 2019. We are in 2020. You know, I'm gonna have to ask you to come back. You're gonna bring it was not, she was trying to list documents, and this is the same one that was attacking a man before this particular person that happens to be the person before me. Said, you're gonna come back, you're gonna bring you're gonna reschedule your appointment, you're gonna bring. She was trying to list documents. Immediately I look at my file, I saw that I don't also have my husband IRS for 2019. I said, oh my god. Meanwhile, after the interview, I asked him, he said, no, I got this now, I don't know why I didn't even send that to you. He said, I'm coming to meet you. Yeah, what I said, you know. He now said, I did also have it. I said, God. One man just came. I guess he left. Maybe he went to ease himself. He just, one of the interviewer, he just came. He said, next person. I said, thank you, Jesus. I stood up. Immediately I stood in front of him. I opened all my I just dropped the file. You know, my file jacket. I've showed you guys my last video. I just dropped my file jacket like this in front of him. Like a desk. I dropped it. So I said, hello. I said, good afternoon. Said, okay. I was sworn on oath. You know, I did my thumbprints and all that. Immediately I realized that immediately I pasted my hand on the scanning machine or whatever, thumbprinting machine. Something came out. Like you will see from his face that there is a reflection of something that came out immediately. You know, God, I've been a little bit shaky, lads, because of the fact that I've been denied twice, you know. And funny enough, immediately that denial, it's 2 times I've been denied, came to my head a day before the interview. I said, but I couldn't lay my hands on those forms that I filled for me to go through to know what I said in those forms in order to be proper, because I don't want to take chances. But I just said, it was a B1, B2, so this is my, like, a spouse visa, so why would it won't have any effect. But you know, immediately I did my thumbprints, I saw that something came out from his system that reflected on his face, as in my throat was like this again, like, God. I don't want to believe. Now said, hello again, hello. Okay, I was sworn on oath that everything I'm gonna say is gonna be true, nothing but the truth, blah blah blah. So help me God, so help me God. He said, what's your name? I said, Bukola. I told him my name. What's your husband's name? I told him. No, he said, who applied for you? I said, my husband. He said, okay. What's his name? I told them his name. He said, where did you guys meet? I said, we met at your wedding. You know, he said, he invited you to the wedding. I said, no, because I didn't want to give them, you know, if you have to answer a yes or no question, please don't suggest to them the next question. You know, just answer yes or no. That's how my practice has taught me as a lawyer. So I said, I met him at a party at a wedding in Nigeria. He said, he invited you? I said, no. I followed my sister to the wedding, and I met him. He was kind to us. He was attending to us. You know, we exchanged numbers, and that's how it started. He said, okay, fair enough. Since when did you guys started dating, you know, officially? That since when the relationship, I should tell him when the relationship started officially. I said, okay, was around, you know, guys, try to avoid being specific. We don't know the time. Yeah, of course I can remember the time because I printed out every of our conversation and I read through it again. So I said, I know it's in March, you know, but we've been talking from the very day we met, every day. safe for some time, that we stop talking for 3 days. When somebody's trying to ask you out, you don't want to, so, but we've been talking literally every day. He said something. He was asking me that when did the relationship, when did we started that relationship officially? I said sometimes in June 2018. And I said, okay. But you said in 2018 when you applied, my heart was in my mouth. Like, I've never felt that sudden vibration in my tummy, that here comes the dreaded question. Like, how? 2018, can I even remember what I said? It was a tourist visa. I asked my friends to send me an invitation, and he said, you know what, that you will have to let them know that you have a proper ties to Nigeria. So you have to prove your ties, no ties thinking and all that. I said, okay, I'm working. He said, yeah, is there anything more? I said, I'm dating. Okay, what about if I said I'm dating a magistrate or something, like someone that has a job, He just brought that up. I didn't even know how I remember that event between me and my friend that sent an invitation letter to me. He said, you said you were in a relationship in sometime in 2018. I said yes. And he said you said you have a fiancé in 2018. I said yes. And your fiancé is I said magistrate. He said yes. What happened? I said, we grew apart, we're talking, we're chatting, and then I was already talking to my husband, and things were looking up. So I just felt, you know what, it was telling me things I needed to hear from a man, and I had to just let's go, Said, okay, fair enough. He asked me again. He said, oh, do you have and I've said it in my other videos that, guys, your police certificate expires in 3 months, so look at your police certificate. If it had expired, you want to do another one. He said, oh, because I don't know, something came up again. I guess it was my police certificate. He said, do you have another police certificate? I said yes, I made another one. I gave him. He said, pass it. I passed it to him. He said, please, I'll be looking down. I'm looking at the question because now I don't know, I can't remember. Say what? I told him the name of my husband. We met. Where did you guys meet? I told him. Did he invite you to the party? I said no, I met him at the party. When did you guys start dating officially? I told him. What was your medium of conversation? Like, how did you guys converse and all that? I said WhatsApp every day. Like, since we met, we've been talking every day. So I was not trying to carry my envelope where the one that has our WhatsApp conversation. He said, no, don't worry, that's fine. He said, when did he propose to you? I said, sometimes in around that July, July, August and all. He was talking to me on phone and he said, okay, so what do you always bring in your family and what have you? So that's how he proposed to me, informally. And I said, okay, that's fair enough. So I was referred back to my earlier application, which I believe I answered the question appropriately. So did you have any other documents? While I was leaving the house that morning, guys, please, I know I'll be debating a whole lot, but try and put it together. I was already in the car, but something just said, you know what? Why don't you just carry all the documents that you have in this world? You don't have anything to lose. There are not so many documents, so why not? I just said, Baba, wait, that my driver, that I just came into the house. I just pick up a file jacket that I have my call to bar certificate, everything inside. My school certificates, my uni certificates, my JAMB results, my testimonial. I didn't even know it was when he opened it, I realized that there was a testimonial inside, but I just carried it anyway. That's in case, let me just hold it. So then I said, do you have any other documents? Before then, he said, I read, uh, he said, how many children does your husband have? I said, 4. He said, what are their ages? I just said, Inka is, Adeshewa is, this person is. I was mentioning their name, and he said, fair enough, you know. And he said, okay. So yeah, those are the questions that he asked me. And again, he now said that, do you have, he said, do you have any document, old document at all, you know, with you, any document at all that has your name? I said, yes. My school certificate, my call to birth certificate. He said, yeah. So I know that instead of bringing out my call to birth certificate, I just passed the file jacket. So he collected it and he opened it. So immediately he opened it, some of my pictures, I didn't even know that I had those pictures there. Because I had earlier, he said, do you have any pictures with your husband together? I said, yes. He said, okay, can I have them? I gave them all my pictures, the wedding program that has our picture, the jota that has our picture. I just passed it to him, and the pictures that I printed out, our engagement registry, the time that he proposed to me. You know, my sister was snapping us when he was proposing to me, and I had that picture. I printed it out. It was with the ring, and I was in front of him, you know. So I just passed everything to him. So I passed our picture together, wedding pictures and all. So that was when he asked if I have any other documents. You know, I passed him with it to him. He brought out my introduction picture. He said, oh, are this your family? I said, yes, this family are mine. He now said, okay, where are your parents? I said, my dad is late. That's my mom. I now pointed at the dark lady, is my mom. Now said, okay, these people are his brothers and all that. He said, fair enough. He looked at the wedding picture, you know, briefly. And now said, do you have any other document that has your name? Anything at all? That was when I now passed that file jacket that has my school certificate and everything. I didn't even know that I had my call to buy picture that I snapped with my friend in Abuja with my mom. So immediately he opened it, those pictures just fell off the jacket. He took a picture of the pictures on the table, and he was looking at it. When he now said, oh, is this your mom? I said yes. He now went back. These people. He now went back to my introduction picture where I pointed at my mom. He looked at that. He looked at this. He looked at the one that I snapped with my mom on my call to bar with my friend. He looked at the picture. He said, okay, fair enough. He put the picture aside. He now brought out my testimonial. Secondary school. Baba, do you know my age? Do you know when I finished from secondary school? I didn't even know that I had that testimony. I didn't even know that there was something called testimonial. But I just remember, I immediately brought it out. I said, what's that? I was looking. What is this? Oh. I said, oh my God, I can't even look at this jacket. You know, in my mind. He brought out the testimonial. He brought out my WAEC results, my secondary school WAEC results. I was looking at it. Like, he was really looking at it. You know, your testimonial has your age. It has your state of origin. It has all of those things. And your results is it B1, B2, all those things. No. The WAEC result has, even our original WAEC result has all of your personal information, everything. So he was looking at it. He looked at it though. He now said, you look at the name. He now brought out my uni certificate. He said, you went to Unilag. That was the first time I saw it. I said, yes. So these people are grounded. You would think they are white. So I think most of them even speak Yoruba. Like, it's that bad in Lagos. He said, yeah, Kokite. Yeah, Unilag. I know Unilag. He looked at my name again. He looked at, he was looking at the information on my certificates. It wasn't student visa. Oga, how did we get to university certificates? if not that the devil is a liar. It was looking at it, look at my testimonial, look at my name. Apparently I felt it was looking at my state of origin, my age is on my testimonial, everything. It was looking at the information with the information I provided. I said, wow. I stood there, was looking at those pictures, looking at the documents, looking at my call to birth certificate, looking at my picture, you know, and I kept on typing. I said, this typing has come again. The devil is a liar. They can type for 10 minutes. And you'll be wondering, that's how the types when they deny me twice. And the guy said, we're going to deny you, but you should reapply. You look like a proper candidate for this kind of visa that you applied for. And I forced denier. Me too, I carried myself to go and apply again. And I was bass again. I said, wow. So I was familiar with that kind of long typing that they won't say anything to you. And you will think, and I was familiar with the way they will go up polite on you and will tell you, I'm so sorry, you have to. It was typing. I was meditating. That I need an angel. This visa I must collect. I must be with my husband. The devil is a liar. I was looking at him. I was trying to pack my documents while I would look up again, look at him. He was still typing. He just looked up. He said, I'm gonna give you this note. It will state your rights in the United States. Blah 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 blah. I will have to hold on to your passport. Your visa will be ready. I said, I couldn't even scream. So your visa will be ready in less than 10 working days thereabouts. But and I said, okay, am I supposed to come back here to pick up my passport? He said, no, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna hand you over this. Look at the address of the place you're gonna pick your visa is there. Look at it. Everything you need is in there. All your rights are stated here. I said, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. He said, yeah, thank you. Congrats. I said, what's your name? He said, don't worry. I said, about my name. Don't worry. He now really turned his card. I said, Daddy, what? I'm just being polite. It's just to show gratitude and call you by your first name and say, oh, Joe, thank you. Oh, Victor, thank you. Oh, this, thank you. I'm grateful. I appreciate this. Thank you. That's what I wanted to say. I said, no, don't worry about my name. I said, anyways, thank you. I'm grateful. I said, that's okay. That's okay. Go be with your husband. I said, all right. We are done here. I just said, you know what? Off I go. You know, I just had to pack my stuff. You know, my file was a little bit scattered. I said, God, you know, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was grateful. I was grateful. I saw questions like, I'm going to go through the question again, but this is about how many minutes? I was happy. I was grateful. You know what? When I now stepped out, you know, because of those guys, when they see some form of expression on your face, they'll start saying, Auntie, show us love now. Congratulations, congratulations. I just went, Baba, let's go. Where is the guy that I bought coke from? I paid. I gave them the change. I said, Auntie, show us love. He was trying to peep at my file to see if I have the whites, because they'll give you whites. What's it called? I think I don't even know what they have on it, but please let me get that. Oh, guys, it's already in that. It said this is. It said what the collecting your issued U.S. immigrant visa. Consulate General of the United States of America to Water Carrington. Yeah, that's the address. Collecting your visa. In order to pick up your immigration visa issued in Lagos, you must create. Yeah, I was asked to create an account, which I had earlier done. I think. Yeah, I did that before because I saw this in the appointment letter that was sent to me. So creating an account online is mandatory and give us the information we need to return your passport and document to you. When your documents are ready for pickup, you receive an email notice on the phone number and email address provided on this link. You know, they just gave me, and there was the number. What again? This is the one that has my rights in the United States. I've not gone through it. You just explain how does marriage-based immigration, whatever. This one is the one that I'm gonna take to my pickup center. Even they not even pick up. Okay. Okay, this one says GSS document collections. There is a collection center which is a plot 230 Moriokunola Street, Victoria Island. It's a GHL office, so maybe I'm going to receive a message that says go to Moriokunola to pick up. Maybe they are going to deliver it to my address. I don't know. So they collected my passport, and I was asked to stay put, wait for the outcome or message or my visa in my house, or to pick it up from the GHL office. So that's the updates, guys. I'm happy. And if you're out there waiting for your appointment, I hope this comes as fast as you want it. And at the end of the day, we're all going to testify together. It's going to end in praise, just like mine ended in praise. Okay, just stay put and don't just keep quiet. Send them emails back to back, like Adelia said. Don't let them rest. Call if you have to call, because they're not picking calls from Nigeria. So ask the petitioner to call that we're still waiting for appointment dates. Our document has been approved, and if your document is yet to be approved, follow the instructions. Sometimes they will tell you give us 6 weeks, give us 1 month. After the 1 month, start calling. Don't leave any stone untouched. Start calling so that you can get your date and put an end to this whole issue of process of migration and what have you. Okay, that's the updates, guys. I will also update you once I get my visa. Okay, and I'm also going to do one more video on how I pick up my medical results and what have you, and that's all about that. I think no, let me just do that now. My medical results, yeah, I got that before my interview. Like I said, if you have your appointment letter, don't wait. Quickly call the named hospital, because I did mine in Q Life Family Clinic. Is it Q Life? Yes. You're just 2 in Lagos, 1 in Abuja. So call one of the 2 in Lagos, yes, and then book your appointment. You don't want to book appointment close to your interview date, because if you do that, your result might not be ready, because they turned one person back because the medical result has not been sent from the clinic to the embassy. Okay, so somebody was turned back too. Okay, because of IRS 2019 was another person, because I wasn't asked that. I think if they have everything they want, they just go direct. They won't start asking you for something flimsy things. That's what I believe. And do your interview like 2-3 weeks or 4 weeks, because my appointment was about our letter of appointment was given to us a month. So we have a month, like 5 weeks interval. So I made an appointment for my medicals, which I did. I was asked to come back in 2 weeks. Imagine if you asked to come back in 2 weeks, and the 2 weeks is now after your get. You get what I'm trying to say? So try and book for your appointment as early as you can. Go for your medical appointment. Go back for your results. When I went back for my results, I was given a disc, a disc and my vaccine record. I wasn't given any, documents to take to the interview center. I was told that my has been sent to the embassy, that this you should hold it while you're traveling. I said okay, and that was what I was given. I went back a day. They asked me to come back. I was also asked to come back to complete my vaccine. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to update you, because I have a plan to go there on Monday, maybe after court or so, to see and ask them questions, and also ask them the amount of vaccine you will need to be able to cross over. Because I had listened to one video that a girl put up. It was saying that at the airport or something, they were looking at the vaccine and they were saying that the vaccine, the vaccine that the person also, collect or something is not complete and what have you. So I'm going to still put the question to them and let them confirm to me that I'm good to go. Okay, and that's what I will do on Monday. So that's all about my medicals, and that's about the update for now. So guys, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please help me, sister. Do it now, please. If you have done it, I just need about, let's just start with 500 subscribers. If you have done it, for the love of Christ, even if you don't like this update for now, please tell a friend to subscribe. Let's just have this household where we can talk to ourselves. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay, collect your friend's phone and subscribe for them. Ask them to watch this, your friend. She's a lawyer, she's a friend. I am your friend. We are friends. So just tell her, oh, come and follow my friend on YouTube. She has a YouTube page. She just joined the YouTube community. Follow her, watch her videos. Follow your friend. I'm already your friend. Please. I know, unsolicited. I am your friend. Take me like that. Okay. Subscribe to my channel and I will see you in my next video. Okay. Alright. See you guys. Bye bye bye. I am so happy. Say congrats to me because I'm going to say congrats to you. If you have your appointments right now, if you have your letter of appointments and you're yet to get ready for your interview, please reach out to me. Let us talk. Okay, let's just have some form of conversation. Let's see how we can get ourselves ready. Because I'm sure that if it's not that somebody is trying to play funny, if you go the way you are and you know this person petitioning for you is my husband, there is no two ways to it. Please go for it. Call me, message me. Let's meet at the comment section and I'll see you in my next. My husband is calling me. Yes. I'll update you guys when I'm moving. I'm not gonna move out of this Nigeria without you guys knowing. So stay tuned. I love you guys. Bye. Hey baby. No, Mulos, anyway, I'm just talking to myself with my camera in front of me, doing what I know how to do best, in my house, alone. Oh, I want to one be by Uncle Wanwa, on our lost Ekiti, which is one money because one disturb video me, but what's one money, so I'm doing my video to match shit on my butter. So how are you? Share some data.